Everybody, welcome back to this one more new video. So as you have seen in the thumbnail, we are going to discuss the books that you should be buying in the very first year of MBBS. So basically these are the books that you will be encountering in your very first year, but preferably all these books are not to be bought by you. There are only certain books that you should be buying, and even there are books that you will be getting from your seniors. So let's discuss all of these things in this video. And guys, before getting into this video, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I make so much of content related to MBBS and NEET which will be helping you. And I see most of you watch my videos and never subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe because it takes only a few seconds to click the subscribe button, but it takes me hours making these videos so that I will be always motivated to do more such videos. Much of delay, let's get started. So in first year of MBBS, you will be coming across three of the subjects, that is anatomy, physiology as well as biochemistry. In anatomy, we have sub branches like we have embryology, we have histology, we have osteology, and even we have surface anatomy. So we will be discussing all of the books that you should be buying in the respective sub branches of anatomy as well as physiology as well as biochemistry. Physiology as well as in biochemistry, we have only two parts, that is theory as well as practical. So we will be discussing one by one. Firstly, let's talk about the anatomy subject. You will be getting around three kind of books. One is gold standard books, the other is exam oriented books, then the other is passive books. So most of us prefer exam oriented books as well as passing books. The gold standard books like Gray's Anatomy is the least preferred because the amount of content as well as the depth of the subject is very vast, where even the cost of the book is very high. So most of them prefer, if at all they want to read anatomy, either they go to library or they have a PDF of it. They never buy these anatomy books because those books are very difficult to study and they are not actually suggested by many of the professors. So as I have told, anatomy has sub branches, like it has general anatomy, it has gross anatomy, it has histology, it has embryology, it has osteology, all these things. So firstly, let's go with general anatomy. So in general anatomy, the book that you can buy is BDC's Handbook of General Anatomy. So this is the book that you should be buying if at all you want an overview of the subject of anatomy, basically the gross anatomy, which will help you in getting an overview of the subject. Basically this book is not at all read by many of us because it contains very basic things like the type of joint as well as the type of cartilages or different kinds of joints and all these things. So either you can buy this or it's fine if you don't buy this book. So next, going with the gross anatomy, which comprises the major part of the anatomy, where you will be studying the organs as well as their dissected part and even their relations, blood supply, nerve supply, all these things. So here the most preferred books are two of the books, that is BDC as well as Vishram Singh. So let's talk about both of these among which you should be buying. I will be telling you that. So if at all you want to understand the concepts, then BDC is most preferred. So it has got around 4 volumes. So you can buy this book if at all you are so much concerned with the concept thing. So it has got 4 volumes. If at all you want to score good in exams, you can go with Vishram Singh. It has got so much of good diagrams. So let me show you. So it has got very good diagrams, you can see over here. Most of the students in our college too prefer this book, Vishram Singh, and it will help you a lot in scoring good marks in exam. So you can go with this book. So talking about the next branch of anatomy, that is histology. So basically histology is a subject where you will be learning organs at their microscopic level. So let me show you how actually this histology looks. So it looks something like this. You will be looking at these slides. In your practicals, you will be seeing something like a pink thing. So here the gold standard book is D. Phoebus Atlas of Histology. I don't suggest buying you this book. I am just showing you for the purpose of letting you know that how actually the book looks. So this is a very good book. You can actually go through. If at all you have a PDF, better have a PDF, or else you can get it from library. You will be able to understand slides in a better manner if at all you go through this book, but I don't suggest you buying this book because it's costlier. Don't buy this book. There are gold standard books for human embryology, like developing human embryology. I don't suggest you buying those books because studying the basic book which is most preferred, that is Inder Bir Singh's Human Embryology, is even a big thing. So even if you study this a single book for embryology, it's very big thing because this is the most neglected subject of anatomy, where many of us don't study these books, but actually it fetches you a lot more marks. While you get to write the exams, you will get to know what is the importance of this subject. Okay, this is the book that you can buy. Okay, So let's go with the next, that is have practical manuals. So these are the practical manuals for dissection. So in first year you should be dissecting the human cadaver, for which you have these practical manuals which will be guiding you in making a proper dissection. Don't buy these books, rather get it from your seniors, because these are the books which will have a lot of availability. So better buy it from your seniors, never ever buy this book. So moving ahead, let's talk about the next subject, that is physiology, which is my favorite because it includes a lot of clinical aspects, holds a lot of my interest. So I love this subject. So here we have three of the books, that is gold standard books, exam oriented as well as passing books. So first let's go with the gold standard books. So here basically we have two gold standard books, that is Guyton and Hall textbook of medical physiology. So the concepts which are given in Guyton is just awesome yaar. You can go through, I know while you read this book you will just feel like wow, but once you try to remember the things after reading from this book, you can hardly remember, but the concepts are just awesome. You can go through this book if at all you want to fetch some extra marks, or if at all you are planning for some gold medal and all these things. I preferably read it only for a month during my first year. As of I have completed my first year exams, I never preferred reading whole of this book. Rather, I preferred some of the topics, not all the topics, but it's good. You can prefer this book if at all you want to have a higher command of this subject. The next gold standard book for physiology is Ganon's Review of Medical Physiology. So even in this book the concepts are very perfectly given, and even the diagrams as well. So you can go with this book if at all you want to have the understanding of the concepts in depth. You can prefer this book, but I suggest you better have a PDF or read it in library. Don't buy these books because these books are very costly, especially these gold standard books are actually so costly. Physiology, for exam purpose, we have two books. One is GK Pal as well as the other is AK Jain. So we have these two books, AK Jain as well as GK Pal. So among this, I would suggest you buying GK Pal rather than AK Jain, because see, in GK Pal the concepts are little bit elaborated as well as whole of the concepts are included, whereas in AK Jain the concepts are little bit compressed, they are given in a very brief manner. So I better suggest you buying GK Pal rather than AK Jain. Even this book is very good. Here the way they compressed are actually very helpful if at all you are reading in the last moment of your exams. But I would suggest you buying GK Pal. Even if you can buy this, no issue, but better buy this book GK Pal. And GK Pal you have got two volumes. So this is the combined volume 1 and volume 2. Better suggest you buying combined volume so that it will be not so much of messy maintaining two of the books. So buy this combined book. So AK Jain is even good, it has got two volumes. So next, talking about the passing books. If at all you are in a condition where you haven't studied, in the last moment you can go with these books like Shambhulingam. In this book the concepts are very given in a very easy language, so you can easily understand in a very single go, and even the here the flowcharts are given in a very good manner. So you'll be able to get the idea of how to make a flowcharts about a certain topic and all these things. So we can go with this book, that is Shambhulingam. About the next book, we have textbook for practical physiology, and this is a book which majorly most of us don't read, but it's good if you have a book of this kind, because it will be helping you a lot more in clinical aspects of physiology. So there are different things given in this book, like how to measure BP, how to auscultate, how to record pulse and all these things. It's very interesting. Just have this book or just have a PDF. Don't go for buying this book. So going with the next subject, the only subject where there is a lot of memorization and a lot of stress, that is biochemistry. So this is some subject where you will read and forget. We have gold standard books like Harper's, and even we have Pencott's. The exam oriented book is Vasudevan. So you can go with this book. Here the concepts are a little bit given in depth. So most of us don't prefer reading this book, rather we prefer Satyanarayan. So Satyanarayan is best preferred for exam oriented. You can go with this book, or you want something more simpler than Satyanarayan, we have one more most preferred, call it as RM Prasad, since RM Prasad is the author of this book. So you can buy this book. So that's it in this video, guys. Hope this video has provided you some value, and in the next video I'll be coming up with an new topic where I'll be discussing about the YouTube channels that you should be following in your very first year, so that you can understanding becomes way more enhanced. So make sure that you subscribe as well as share this channel to as many of your friends, so that we can grow a community as well as make these videos reach to a wider people. So till then, take care, bye bye, have a nice day.